Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Welcome back to Bone Throwers Theater. This is Jeff, and I'm playing Demetrius. There's a lot of Quicksilver Norden.
This is Johnny playing Jorus Glave.
And this is Jeremy playing Grayson. I don't need your answers, Digby.
My name is Aaron, and I'm playing Brother Benedict.
My name is Jordan, and I am playing Your Digby Theories Are Wrong.
We sat in the break making some theories about certain things about Digby.
All of which are inconsequential to anything at the moment.
At least you guys are guessing, and that's a sign that an actual engagement is happening, so glad for that. So previously, you guys talked to a woman trapped in a tree, which is becoming another one of Jordan's famous
Is she
gaming
trapped in the tree, or
motifs.
is she the tree?
I got more impression that she was the true.
That's the impression I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh.
Well,
If she
that
was
changes
trapped, I
everything.
would have tried to save her.
No, she was a fey woman who deliberately was grown into the tree for oracular powers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds
it
like
was
a fun job.
A combination thereof.
She became part of
The canopy?
the canopy.
Sunflower eyes.
They're cousins. Didn't you know?
All right. So you guys met with the Oracle, and she told you all sorts of stuff, some of which seemed like crap at the time.
It's an oracle. Everything they say is like 90% crap.
I like playing oracles and I once played in a campaign where I went to visit a fortune teller. Like the GM actually was rolling on the I Ching, and then I would give cryptic replies back. And it was like some of the most mesmerizing role playing that we did. But anyway, you guys
Are now blessed.
you're blessed. You're over the river. You found some.
We
some
did that backwards.
downed-
We went through the woods first.
Yeah,
and then over the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Like-
getting back, and then we have to go over
Because
through the woods.
over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house.
Oh.
So we're going back home, are we?
Jordan said your Digby theories are wrong.
I was going to say Grandma Willow, but...
Willow. So it's kind of getting dark. Like the light never really goes away in the Fey world, but it's getting darker. And like actually, it's changing to like instead of like a sheet metal gray to more of a wet slate gray. The fog is also rising higher than it was previously.
The fog or the mist?
The mist.
Oh crap! Now he really is just ahead.
Just a couple of eyes.
If I look back across the river, is the sky lightened as I look back across?
No.
Okay.
This is the version of nighttime.
Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't a realm thing.
No,
So it is becoming night.
he's becoming night. So what would you all like to do?
Pull out one of the food items that you can start munching as I'm walking.
Are we allowed to chop these trees down for firewood?
Not so concerned, but recommend against. Screaming trees would cause alarm.
And a fire wouldn't. What will the fire do to this mist?
Beings are...
That's a bigger question.
There are... They made of fire.
So nothing.
So it won't do anything to the mist. It's not like combustible. And just...
Well, not sure of human fire. But no. Probably not problem.
But avoid screaming trees.
Considering what happened the last time we mixed fire with Banshee magic,
How cold is it? Is it cold enough that we're...
I would imagine with the lack of the sun's warmth and just constant mist making us damp, it would be pretty chill.
Yes, it is getting cold. You're starting to lose feeling in your toes and your boots. If you put them back on, that is.
Grayson immediately put.
Oh yeah, no, they were
left.
that's right. Yeah, exactly. As soon as we left the clearing of the tree.
That was a joke.
So, Adrian, where's your best guess is where these path of pain is?
Good question.
What's immediately in front of us?
Fog. More trees.
More trees.
Yeah.
There's no obvious path in trees.
Everything is a lot less ordered on this side of the river than it was on the Mistcourt side.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know how if you're walking in the woods, you see game trails and such. A road.
You
cut
would
through
be
it.
able to see some deer trail type of things, you know, ways that creatures would have come to the river to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, what kind of creatures?
Yeah, what kind of creature is drinking
Mercury.
Quicksilver?
The delicious kind.
I love how deadpan your voice was.
I have to say, that's one animal I would not be fond of eating.
So I guess we're looking for a path.
I feel like rest is in order.
In the name of the queen, man.
No.
I know. I wasn't expecting to get one for that.
Rest probably is not a bad idea.
We did just build a raft and
Cross the river.
yeah.
They don't need to rest because they didn't do any of the work.
Excuse me. I found 4 trees.
And
And who carried them
I
back?
carried those 4 trees.
It's also nighttime.
Maybe we can find a tree that is downed, just like we did with the raft, to build a fire.
Or you can just burn the raft. I was
I-
joking.
I
I was
wasn't
joking. We
would
can't
not
use the
try to
same
do
raft to
that.
get back across the river because it was being eaten by the quicksilver.
Yeah.
Regardless, we need a shelter of some sort. So I start building a shelter.
Is Grayson feeling tired at all?
Go ahead
Because
and
Grayson
Yeah, we should all roll stamina.
is
stamina.
feeling motivated to just get things done.
So is Jorus. So I mean that's why I say we should all roll stamina probably.
Which is
Might.
might, of course it is.
Nope. I'm not. feeling
Oh my
motivated.
gosh. Nope.
10.
5.
12.
2.
The target number was 12.
Yes, I'm awake.
So you're feeling pretty good.
Oh good, you get first shift.
And I just got a 2 because I got +2 on my might. Oh wait, no, we're blessed.
Yeah,
so I
we're
have 4.
blessed.
Oh yeah.
I got 14.
So I got
You
12.
got 12.
Okay. So you two are
7.
feeling good enough to like keep on going, but you're advocating rest anyway.
I'm advocating rest.
So okay, I go worth
After looking at Grayson, trying to find the path. You're advocating.
Grace is like,
Grayson's like looking around. I need to get going.
All right. So yeah, I build a shelter.
Okay.
One of us should take first watch.
Shelter sounds like crafting kind of thing.
Yeah, it does.
Why don't we roll crafting?
What's that under?
That would be
probably
under
wit.
wit.
Can we kind of chip together to build a shelter of some sort?
No.
What about one's wit?
Oh, it's a very poor shelter.
You're able to make a lean-to.
I got 10.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not gonna. If there were rain, it wouldn't hold up that well.
What kind of crappy military training did I get?
So, since this this site is kind of all jumbled up and less kept, are there more readily available fallen trees?
You're surprised.
All right, I bring one of those fallen trees over
Okay.
and start cutting it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I could take off my coat and cover up the lean-to and make it waterproof that way.
Well, is it big enough for all of you?
I figured I was making it big enough for 3 people.
Probably would not could be covered by your coat.
No. Not without cutting it apart.
Unless you're Hagrid, which I doubt.
It could cover up enough area for 2 people, but not
Yet
3.
another need for a Holocaust cloak.
I'm just start writing it down in gear every time. Swiss Army
Always
knife,
have a
duct tape,
Holocaust cloak.
Holocaust cloak.
Duct tape in this game would be weird.
But useful. There's been several times we've had to tie people up.
So now that I have the tree back there, I'm gonna build a fire in like the hollow of a tree, like you know how, like between roots, so that way it's not visible, but not like up against the tree because I'm not gonna burn the poor thing.
Okay. So you guys want to take watches? What do you want to do?
Yes, we're taking watches.
Do we go first or go? But
Either one. I don't care.
Watches or clocks?
Benedict will take first watch.
Alright. Benedict takes first watch. I'll take second watch.
Okay. You plan to sleep all night? Or do you want to take a watch?
Well, considering I got a 4, and that's only because I was blessed. Grayson's probably, by the time they're deciding who's taking the watch, is snoring.
Yeah, that's fair.
How about you?
I guess I'll take third.
Last watch, yeah.
So, for a watch, you have to kind of keep on looking around and everything like that.
Aye.
So it's your wit.
Doesn't make a difference for
Well,
Benedict.
we'll say wit.
So I'm just rolling
Yep.
Just says.
until I get low enough that something attacks.
Or I wake up.
Oh, nice. You see all the things.
13, 14, 16.
Pretty good.
He is the only one that would get the benefit of a blessed.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Because it times out.
It's a good thing I took first watch.
Because it only lasts for an hour, roughly.
Your watches, I'm assuming, are what? 2, 4
Let's see,
hours?
well, let's see if it's, 8 hours a night?
Yeah, so 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
4 hours. That's a lot of sleep.
That'll give you 12 hours of sleep.
You feel great the next day.
yeah, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay. So about 90 minutes into your watch, while you're sitting there, what are you doing?
I'm actually talking to the tree that we're sitting next to. Just kind of telling it all the stuff that's happened over the past. How long's it been? Like, what? A week and a
Well, it's
half?
been like 3 weeks since the very
It's been
beginning.
like a month.
Because, you
It
know.
hasn't been that long.
Well, there was a 2-week period in between seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't 2 weeks, 2 days. It was like 2 days.
I don't know. It was a while.
There was a break in between.
Yeah, telling the tree
It's like 2 or
the
3
story
days.
of what's happened since my master died.
Okay. And how do you end your story?
And so, after crossing the river, we set up camp right here, and that's how I came to meet you, Mr. Tree.
Can I sit next to your fire?
I would look around for the voice that spoke. Do I see anything?
Yes, you do.
Okay. What do I see?
A pretty young lady.
Of course you may sit next to my fire. We try to keep it warm and cozy around here.
It's been a very long day. I really do appreciate it.
Why was it such a long day?
I was out in the forest. I was supposed to be picking herbs for my grandmother, but I got lost, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you headed? I mean, where does your grandmother live?
She lives in Selby.
It's Selby, a town from our realm.
Go ahead and roll history to see.
Oh yeah, I have history. I got
That's not a bad roll.
9, 12.
And Selby is a town from the realm of angels.
Okay, and I would know that. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. So how did you end up in this neck of the woods? We're pretty far from Selby.
I'm not quite sure, she says. It looks like there's some room on that log. Do you mind if I come sit closer?
Of course you may. We can share some body heat. It's a good idea.
She comes in, she sits down next to you. She holds out her hands to the fire.
And do you need anything to eat? I have plenty in my bag.
I could use something. What do you have?
I pull out one of the sweet meat pies that I got some sweet meat for you. As I hold out the sweet meat pie. Just to make that very clear.
That sounds lovely. Thank you. And she goes in. She takes a slice of the pie. And she kind of roots around a little bit until she finds a rock that's flat and fairly clean. And she wipes off the one side and puts the pie on the cleaner fit side and places it next to the fire. I'll just let that warm up for a minute. You always want your sweet meats to be warm. At least I find it better that way.
Yes, definitely. So Benedict reaches over, grabs a stick, and puts another stick on the fire to build it up a little bit. Increase the warmth.
Mm-hmm.
So, really, if you would like, we don't have another place to sleep other than the shelter we have, and that's already full. But if you want to curl up next to the fire for the night and travel on with us in the morning, we can try to make sure we get you back to Selby.
I would rather just sit here with you and talk for a little while if I could.
Of course you can sit here and talk, but would you like to travel with us in the morning? You're going to have a really hard time getting back to Selby from here tonight.
That's so kind of you. I really do appreciate that.
Okay. So what herbs were you collecting in the woods for your grandmother?
Rosemary, some thyme, and she needed some St. John's wort, but I don't know if we'll find any this time of year.
Yeah, I don't know.
She moves a little closer. So what's your name?
My name is Benedict.
That's a lovely name. Where'd you get that?
That's what my parents gave me. I snuggle in closer to her since she's getting all cozy with me.
She puts her arm through yours.
And I'm sorry, I don't remember if I caught your name or not.
Rosalie.
Miss Rosalie. That's a pretty name.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything in particular you wanted to talk about?
Well, I noticed that you were telling the tree how you got here, and you're wearing the robe of a holy order. Is that right?
It's just a simple brown robe. There's nothing special about this one.
Good when you got stuck through a keyhole.
But you are a holy man.
No, really, I strive to be a holy man.
And what made you decide that you wanted to do that?
It was, to be honest, it was an accident. I had left home.
Jordan is getting closer to Aaron.
He's starting to snuggle with me. I had left home, and as I was leaving my parents' house, I was attacked, and a man saved me and raised me and trained me into his holy order.
That sounds wonderful. She takes your hand.
So I cover her hand with my other hand.
Do you ever wish that you had chosen something different?
I don't know if I could have chosen anything different. This is the way life has brought me, and I don't think that. No, I do not wish that I had chosen something different. This is a good path for me. What about you? Do you have a profession, or
You could say I have a profession.
what is your profession?
Loving people.
That's a very good profession. I like that profession. Are you from a holy order as well?
You could say that.
Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that I'm in the presence of a loving person. And I kind of wiggle a little bit closer to where our legs are touching.
Can I give you something?
Of course you may.
Go ahead and roll wit.
You know he's witless.
Oh, yes!
You got a 6.
I'm liking this.
Apparently not right now, he's not.
So,
Not bad.
10, 15, 17.
Okay.
Aaron's like cowering now.
He's cringing for what's about to. The next words coming out of Jordan's mouth.
She reaches up and kisses you on the cheek.
Well, that was a lovely gift.
You're nice and warm. I really appreciate you letting me to sit here.
Well, of course. Like I said, whenever you're tired, here in a short little bit, it'll be time to wake up our next person who will do watch.
Mm-hmm.
And you can sleep by the fire and travel on with us in the morning.
Would you like to do that now? Just wake him up and maybe we can spend some more time together?
And by spend time together, you mean sit by the fire with him?
No, just the two of us.
This sounds like a very good idea. Hey, Jorus, get out here!
No, we've got to be quiet. Just kind of nudge him and then we'll go off together.
I gotta make sure he's awake.
He'll wake up if you just nudge him.
You don't know Jorus.
Go ahead and roll wit again.
Oh! It's a 1.
Nice. I rolled a 1922.
Gonna eat your soul.
Muscle about to be eaten. Okay. I nudge Jorus. Jorus, your watch.
Do I wake up?
Go ahead and we'll say roll wit.
Please wake up. Please wake up.
Oh.
14.
Yeah, we'll say that you're half awake at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
My shift already?
I've already, I just nudged you and told you it's time to get up and walk off.
She takes your hand, Rosalie takes your hand and leads you off into the forest.
So since this is kind of a complication thing going on here,
What is your
unlucky in love.
I would say
I would
so.
say this is pretty unlucky.
I would say
going
so.
right
Well, assuming that she's what we think she is.
Yeah. Maybe I'm getting really lucky in love. maybe it's no longer a complication.
A resolution to a complication.
But he
No,
gets
it's
a hair point.
I'm unlucky.
Alright, so I wake up and I see that Brother Benedict is not by the fire and he's not in the shelter.
Yes.
So I call out in a loud whisper, Benedict!
No. Yeah, he probably doesn't hear you at this point.
Where'd that fool go? Alright. I check the surrounding areas just to see if there's anything out of place besides the fact that Benedict is missing.
He left his staff,
The meat pie by the fire.
and there's a meat pie by the fire. Yes.
Well, the meat by pie fire
Doesn't
doesn't
mean
surprise me. But the fact they left,
An uneaten meat.
Uneaten meat
Well,
pie
it's
by the
being
fire
warmed up.
on a warm plate.
but the fact they left his staff.
No, that too.
And the meat pie.
I left the meat pie.
There is the title and the meat pie.
All right, I call out one more time, Benedict.
No answer. Actually, even or odd.
Even.
You got even.
All right.
So you start hearing like a
Well, I put a bolt in my crossbow
okay.
and have my sword ready to draw.
Okay.
And which direction is that coming from?
That is coming from the south.
All right, I head 20 yards that direction.
Okay. You start hearing like a kind of soft, in addition to the retching, horrific noise you heard earlier, you start hearing a soft moaning that sounds like Benedict.
That escalated quickly.
All right, I hurried towards the moaning, keep my crossbow ready.
Okay. You come very carefully, I would imagine. You're walking through the forest. You come across what looks like two shapes, like two people close to the ground. One of them looks like Benedict lying prone on the ground, unconscious. And the other one, like kneeling over his head. It looks like a demon of some kind. Angel in theology would be considered a demon.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say a quick prayer to try to bless.
Mm-hmm. Very quietly, I assume.
Yes.
What, 23?
Mm-hmm. All right. Now I'm going to cast light on a crossbow bolt and fire at it.
Okay.
So light is targeted at 15. Yeah, I definitely got that. So crossbow bolt is lit up,
Okay.
and now I am shooting.
Oh.
No.
I'm taking away a die from my roll because you're doing this unaware.
Okay.
So I'm rolling dodge with, instead of the 4D, the 3D.
And she's clearly pretty occupied.
Yes, I got 9.
It's eating your soul.
You got 9?
9.
I got 9 as well. So the arrow zooms by, but you see what looks like gray, wrinkled, sagging flesh over the shoulder.
Well, that's. But see, that's why I cast light.
Yeah.
So I could see exactly what it was.
And then all of a sudden you see, as the light travels further into the forest and like hits a tree,
Mm-hmm.
you see like this face just snap towards you, huge like moon glowing eyes, like reflecting like a cat's eyes, and then teeth that look like they belong to some sort of very nasty electric eel.
How far away are we from where the shelter is?
We'll say it's about 40 yards or so.
Okay, I give a shout.
Okay.
Attack!
We need to roll wit, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
you need
yep.
to roll it and see if you hear it. And I drop the crossbow and sling and draw my sword.
Okay.
Whoa. Well then.
I'm gonna be saved.
Are we close enough to be blessed?
No, I
No,
don't
it's
think so.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, you're about 120 feet away.
Okay, so no. But, okay, that still is 21.
Yes.
I got 19.
Well, you both get enough to succeed.
Okay.
It was like a 15. All right. So anybody who's yes.
15, 21 is 2 levels above 50.
That it is.
That it is.
Ching ching.
Woohoo!
Just to wake up, you get a hero point.
I got a hero point.
You're
because
welcome.
I woke up.
I ain't getting any hero points for waking up. But I'm being a hero.
Alright. So Grayson wakes up.
Grayson wakes up. Anybody who's not Benedict rolls initiative, including our good friend the demon, and that's agility.
Agility. Oh. And Grayson apparently doesn't wake up very quickly. He woke up, but he doesn't wake up quickly.
19.
4.
12.
And Mr. Demon.
8. Mrs. Demon. Thank you.
Miss.
Ms. Demon.
Ms. Demon.
Alright, so it's going to be Jorus, Demetrius, Demon, and then Grayson.
Jorus charges with a swing to chop the head off from underneath so I don't hit.
Okay. Head
Playing
polo.
golf. Playing golf.
Yeah.
Forehead. Forehead. So I'm gonna roll the dodge.
Nice.
15, 17.
18.
Ah! But she's no longer on top of him
No.
because she had to dodge off.
Yeah. So she dodged. So she's off. His body is prone though.
Yes.
On the ground.
Prone or supine?
Face up.
Pair.
So supine.
Yes, he's laying face up because we won't go into
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
stuff and things.
That could be a
Stuff and
profile
things
too.
actually didn't happen. just make that very clear.
How do you know?
They said
Next is Demetrius.
Demetrius.
Oh, I get to do things.
Yeah.
you get
I
to
get to run over.
Yeah, it's going to take you
a couple turns.
Yeah, it's 100. It's a far distance, and you can move 15 feet
Yeah.
in a turn.
I think that's standard human, yeah.
Yeah. It,
Plus, we cannot see that
Yeah.
far.
so, if you want to move twice on a turn, you can do so, but you would drop 1 die from each roll.
Well, no, because he's just moving. He's not rolling
He's not
anything.
engaged.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I mean, if he it's 15,
Well, there's
it's either 10 or 15 for movement, and then
There
you
was
if you
something
run,
about- there was something about rolling athletics or agility
Yeah.
for a distance.
you would have to take a penalty for lack of vision.
yeah, that's fine though. Like if you want to roll athletics twice, that would probably get you about halfway.
Doing it.
So do minus 1d for each roll.
2 actions on a turn.
That's not a bad roll. 15.
That's exactly what you need.
Sweet. And
Nice.
It's 21.
Which is
Which
Two
two
of
over.
15.
Yeah. There you go.
I like this rule.
So up next is
Next is
the
the demon.
demon. All right. Well, there's someone with a sword, who's a lot less entertaining than her boy toy. So the demon is going to go ahead and the succubus. We'll just call her what she is. She's going to go ahead and just flat out brawl attack.
Brawl and attack. Okay.
Brawl attack. 16.
So what is she doing? So I can say what I want to do. Is she just charging me?
Yeah, she's like jumping on you, like claws extended. She wants to go for a bite.
Okay. I'm going to do a dodge thrust.
Okay, so that would mean
I mean, it's a
you-
parry is what it is.
Yeah.
So that'd be a sword roll.
Oh.
no.
Got 7.
That means she hits you.
Yes.
Let's roll for damage.
Not bad, George.
That's why I shouted before I.
Yeah. Only 3D on might, so it's not like it's going to do that much damage.
Gee, only 3.
Yeah, only
I
3.
wish.
And she rolled a 1 on the
Yes.
Yeah, I took no damage.
Okay, so what'd you get?
I got 12, 17 plus 3.
I got 9. So go ahead and describe how you succeed in making sure she doesn't.
Well, I guess she's jumping at me, and I miss with my thrust is what happens.
Uh-huh.
And so she gets past my sword, but she lands against my body, so I just stumble backwards a little bit since I'm already.
Okay, so it's like you kind of do a body feint.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, on to Grayson.
Grayson can hear the direction and sees where Demetrius was run off to,
Okay,
so he's going to run and do the same.
okay.
No, he's not. He doesn't wake up at all hardly.
He's
very well
really
at all.
groggy.
So he has a 5.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck behind. All right, so up
Back to the
next.
top. This is Jorus.
All right, swinging a hit.
Hopefully.
We're gonna dodge. His dodging is
Oh.
Wrong 6. All right, that's 10, 16.
7.
I think that's a hit.
That's a hit. Oh, that does
26.
12.
He's mortally wounded.
Yep. So describe how you kill a demon. Kill a succubus.
That's a swing to the neck, is what that is.
Yeah.
Decapitation, Aragorn style.
Well, it's not dead. Yeah,
I
it's
know.
mortally
Yeah.
wounded.
So
I'm not
what
quite
did
as
you
strong
get?
as Aragorn. Hero point. No,
You could.
You could.
I could, but I didn't quite get all the way through the head.
So it's but it's down. It's pretty much down on the ground at this point.
Yeah, I took a swing from the front into the neck.
Yeah.
It stopped at the spine. That's
Okay.
what happened.
The body falls backwards on top of Benedict.
Okay, well, my next move, I'm going to drag it off of Benedict.
And this black blood is pumping out of its neck and staining his robes. And
Now I need more.
For the 3rd time.
Let's go wash it in the river.
So yes, I dragged the body off of Benedict,
okay,
and I tried to assess his injuries.
he seems out of it. He doesn't. It doesn't seem like it got very far in the feeding of him.
Because he woke me up before he left.
We'll say that it only wounded you.
I'm wounded.
Wounded, but that's pretty easy to recover from. You can recover. Well, you would need some rest, but
Good thing it's the middle of the night.
yeah.
Guess who's not going back to sleep?
Guess you never fully woke up.
Well, George just woke you guys up for nothing now.
I know.
I didn't know.
So if a wounded character rests, he is allowed a might check, and if successful, heals a wound level. The frequency of the check depends on the severity of the character's wounds. So because if you want to rest at this point,
We're staying
Well,
for the rest of the night.
that's a good
Yeah,
conversation.
that's a good
to have.
question. So, I'm assuming that Grayson's a quarter of the way there, and
Grayson's just still stumbling around camp. And and
Demetrius is pretty much there where we're at.
yeah, we'll say that by the time you drag the body off of Benedict, Grayson arrives. Not Grayson. Demetrius arrives.
Yeah. Tell Demetrius, come on, let's go find Grayson. Help me get Benedict back. And I show him the body on the ground there. Is there still a glowing arrow out there?
There's some. Yeah, I guess there's
Yeah.
a glowing arrow somewhere out there, but because that only took like 30 seconds.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what I was hitting.
Yep. So you all go back to camp, get
Find Grayson.
Yeah.
Well,
And
as
so we
you
can
reach
discuss.
the edge of the camp,
Yeah.
Grayson's like, "What? What do we need?"
typical teenager wake up.
Well-
he's like wiping his eyes.
Are you eating the sweet meat pie?
No.
Dangerously delicious.
I don't say anything. We set Benedict down. So, what happened?
There was a girl. She came by and we talked and we joked and we laughed. And she
You
was
explained
nice.
what standing watch means before.
And I woke you up. My watch was over. Thank you, by the way.
So, to explain to you
so
two,
That thing wasn't the girl.
So what?
he kicked me and wandered off. I woke up. He was not in camp. I walk over. His face is being eaten by a succubus.
Did I ever see the actual succubus nastiness? Or was she still the pretty girl to me?
Even rhyme.
Odd.
You saw the body.
I can't believe she was that ugly. I don't know if it was the firelight or what it was that made her look so much better.
When you're standing watch, you alert us if anybody comes to camp, pretty or otherwise.
So wake you up if anyone. So the fact that the trees and I were having a conversation.
The trees aren't moving to attack us.
She wasn't moving to attack.
She was moving, wasn't she?
Not to attack. Yes, she was moving. She wasn't a threat. If I had known that there was something that would eat my face the next time I tried to kiss it, I probably would have woken you up.
Hold on. Didn't he see the thing eat the guy, Alamir?
Yes,
Benedict
but it was
did,
a
yes.
but it was a big scary thing. It wasn't a pretty girl.
We are in the land of fairies, so you always wake us up.
Deal.
Don't trust anybody who is not the four of us.
All right,
Deal.
we're going to take a quick break at that point.
At nerdstalking.com, we have explosions. We've got beautiful women, tropical locales, fast cars, money giveaways. Do you want a new TV? Just listen to it. You'll get a free TV. You want a DeLorean? You listen twice, we'll give you a DeLorean.
Chad? We can't afford any of that.
What do you mean?
It's too expensive.
Well, what are we supposed to do then?
We just talk. Nerdstalking.com!
Subscribe now.
Or else.
And we're back.
Next time a pretty girl wanders into camp, I'll make sure to wake you up so you can be the one to sit and talk to her, and she can eat your face.
Or I can kill her, yes.
Okay.
What are we doing now?
That's the question. Do we want to stay here for the rest of the night, or are we ready to set out?
Coming from the guy who didn't get any sleep, I would like to sleep.
And he just had his face tried to be eaten off.
Very well. I'll give you till morning, and then we gotta head out first light. Agreed?
I'm going back to bed for your watching.
I'm gonna do a might roll to
What is the target?
For a wounded stat level is 6.
No. Yeah, it's 6.
yeah.
All right, so you're able to reduce down to
So now I'm just stunned.
stunned, but
Which only lasts a round, because...
Yeah.
yeah. So you are fine for now. You are resting, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Your watch.
My watch.
Go ahead and roll search, or if you don't have that, then wit.
15.
Okay. Nothing really happens. Who's taking last watch?
So I need to roll my
Search or wit?
And at this point, Bliss is worn off.
You were the only one that had it.
Benedict did during...
20.
It's
Plus
a-
1, so 21.
It's a very boring watch. Nothing happens.
Well, that's good.
You have to watch the Gray Blatant.
The gray rise. The
Grayson-
gray sun rise.
Grayson wakes up.
Funny.
Everybody up. Let's hit the road, Jack.
So you guys are trying to search for the paths of pain?
We have no idea where the
Road
paths
to
of pain are, do we?
No.
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 I figured we should just follow a game trail and see if we come across an actual path.
That sounds fair.
Did the tree talk to me at all last night?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Just because one tree talks to you doesn't mean that they will all talk to you.
Just checking.
Your name isn't Willis Masters.
So we're searching
Yep.
for a game trail.
Search.
I have my sword at the ready.
23.
2.
You find a
Oh,
path.
gosh. 17.
You find a path.
The same
16.
path?
16.
Okay. You guys are able to successfully find a way through the forest. It's a little rough going. The terrain is not the smoothest, and also it seems like the ground is perpetually sectiony, sloppy, like that mud that you have to push through and that squelches around your feet. Best kind of mud in the world. But you're able to find a road.
Find an actual road?
Yes,
Awesome.
Does it become less squelchy?
it does. Yeah, it seems like this is more like
Is it cobbled road or is it just like a track? Like
gravel.
Gravel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like in modern times what would be considered a gravel driveway in a remote area. But they keep it clear of trees and everything.
Going to roll my navigation.
Okay.
Yeah. Which way do we need to go?
21.
Nice. You need to go that way.
Hey, look, I think we should go that way.
I look at Adrian. Adrian, you confirm? Alright, let's go that way.
Alright. Jeff,
Yes.
go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 12.
I'm going to go with 8.
Over or under?
Oh.
Under.
8.
Oh, nice.
So you are all able to traverse for a while without too much difficulty. Do you guys want to talk to each other, or have you said everything you needed to say?
Grayson said everything he needs to say.
And then some. How are you feeling right now, Benedict?
Groggy. Let down. disappointed,
A little blue.
but happy to be alive. Definitely happy to be alive.
And yet, the only person not to get a hero point was the actual hero.
Oh, what a shame.
I didn't know what you're talking about. Grayson did get a hero point.
Yeah, some hero. What? What's going on?
Aaron, because you're looking at your phone, pick a number between 1 and 12.
6.
Over or under?
Over.
I rolled a 7. Congratulations. Things attack you.
Oh.
As you are going along, you hear a baying sound.
It's the Bay Banshee.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Best pun of the night.
You go first.
You set it up so nicely.
You hear the sound of dogs. It sounds like they're coming from behind you.
It came from behind.
I can't take you anywhere.
No, you
I can't
really
even come to your house.
No, but you knew this.
There's always going to be Star Wars references.
Yes. So, there's a bend in the road that you just walked through. You walk through the bend, and it's because of the way that the forest is. It's hard to see what's
Around the
coming.
corner.
Yeah, and so coming around, you see what looks like 5 gigantic dogs.
Ah, there's 5 of them.
By gigantic, you mean
Like horse size or like
Or like
T-Rex size?
basket hound size.
I think the size of a small mule sounds good.
Okay.
large mastiff?
How is the layout of the road that we're on?
Okay, it's pretty flat with trees on each side.
Are there gutters?
Sloped?
No, it's just like a runoff. It's kind of the ground in and of itself kind of slopes up in the middle
Okay.
to let rain run off into the
Okay.
forest.
Ready your swords, boys. Better for you.
So, what order are you guys in?
I'm towards the front.
Grayson would have been towards the back.
Benedict would have been somewhere in the middle.
I probably would have been near the front.
Where's Adrian? Adrian would have been in the front.
Sounds good. All right, go ahead. Let's roll initiative.
Come on, come on, come on.
Woo!
They don't explode.
They don't explode.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right, Jorus, what Jorus get?
7.
What Grayson get?
16.
Ooh.
What did Fido get?
The 5 hellhounds, agility +1, so 9.
It's Fido, as a matter of fact. It's not Hellhounds, they're Fidos. They're less scary.
20.
Woo! Wow.
Fluffy dogs.
I
I
go
rolled
first.
so bad this time.
All right, so it's going to be Demetrius,
Jordan wants the
Benedict,
line. I'm going first.
Grayson, Fido, and then Jorus.
Oh, there's one more. There's a mystery element. Mystery element got an 11.
So revamped, it's going to be Demetrius, Benedict, Grayson, Mystery, Fido, Jorus.
So long, world.
Or you might be the only one that survives.
Alright, so you're up first. You're furthest away from the house because he came from behind.
We'll say they're about 60 feet away from you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to move towards the back, ready in action.
Okay. Next.
The Benedict is going to.
Ready.
Yeah, if you
Ready
don't,
in action. I'm just gonna stand there and get out my staff and
Basically, start lining up.
Okay.
start. I'm getting excited.
Grayson.
Grayson's gonna take a step towards the side
Mm-hmm.
and fire off a shot. He's going to, in between shots, move towards the trees.
Okay. What dog?
Lead dog.
Number 1.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. This was an idea I had yesterday, was to write down, like figure out how many enemies I want, write them down on a card, and then pass them out
That's why you showed
with the
up.
wound levels.
That's why you showed up with 20 note cards.
Yes.
What was the target?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks awful. 13 character point. 14, 15, 16.
Okay. So you're able to shoot the first dog. I'm not going to try and dodge or anything.
Okay. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. He's dead.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's a lot of sixes. I see 3 sixes.
I rolled a 10.
33.
33 plus 1, 34.
Dead. That's definitely above a 16. So
Yes, yeah.
So you caught it between the eyes and you just like rolled under.
Leadership.
So there's that hero that was supposed to wake up in the middle of the night. All right, who's next?
After Grayson, it is the mystery element.
Mystery element. As the dying dogs, he starts spinning ass overhead, like in a weird motion. And as it hits the ground for a last time, there's this giant gout of flame that just shoots out of its mouth, and it splits into 2 fire elementals.
It's a good thing we all have brought big bottles of water, right?
This is gonna happen each time we kill one.
No, there's only 2.
Okay, now we're on to Fido.
Dog number 2.
Okay,
Dog
dog
number 1 is dead.
number 2. Dog number 2, Hellhound number 2. We'll say that they're about 20 feet out from you all. So we'll go ahead and say that this one attacks Demetrius.
But I had a ready action
Yes, you did. What's your ready action?
to throw my knife into its face.
Okay. It's a 10 to hit because it's closer now.
Oh, you hit.
20, 26?
20.
28.
28.
Yes, that
And
hits.
then
I don't think that was disputed.
You do that on damage, sir.
damage.
Oh, come
You gotta be kidding me.
You rolled a 6 for damage.
I rolled 4.
It's stunned.
It's stunned, so that means it's minus 1d for a round. So it's going to go ahead and breathe fire at you.
Fire.
Yep, fire breathing at 20-foot range with 3d damage.
20-foot range? Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try dodge. Is that my athletics?
Is that, no, it's
Should be
dodge or agility.
Or agility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, Jeff!
What?
Whew! You dodged the crap out of that.
Yeah,
So
you-
15 plus 18 is 33
plus 4.
plus 4. That's 37. So this gout of flame just bursts out right at you. How do you want to dodge it?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Well, I see this glow starting to form, so I just like dive roll to the side, I guess.
Okay.
Come up on my feet, ready to
Next.
throw another one.
It's me, finally.
Yay, Jorus.
Less.
All right.
Yay.
Most useful spell you've taken.
It really is. And divination.
Divination was a good one too.
I don't think I got it.
What?
10.
I got 16. I'll use a hero point.
Yay.
Yay.
So we're blessed.
After
back up
Jorus,
to
it goes back up
Demetrius.
to Demetrius.
How many knives do you have?
I didn't write it down, but yeah, I ordered 6 from the
Okay.
the smith.
So you have 5 at the moment. Go ahead and write 6 down on your sheet just so we can remember.
All right, so do my throwing again. With knife number 2.
Are you throwing at the same hellhound?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to dodge.
Minus a D.
14.
Okay, and I got a 9, so that's 5 above. So you managed to hit.
Bless counts for damage.
Yes, it does.
All rolls.
This is all rolls.
Ooh, nice.
That's pretty solid.
16.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's 16, 18.
Oh yeah, 18 because of the plus.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's 11.
11.
Which
Incapacitated.
is incapacitated. Nice, Jeff.
So go ahead and mark that off on the hellhound.
How close are they? Because
They're probably, what,
20 feet at this point.
Gonna stand there and keep waiting.
Sounds
Ready
good.
in action. By that, I mean stand, keep waiting.
Okay.
with the bow ready.
And then next is
Mystery.
Yes.
No.
Grayson.
Grayson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You go before.
Let's see, he loads another. Fires another.
Okay. You hit.
Damage. Do the same thing last time.
Same song, second verse.
Same song, second verse.
19.
10.
That's 9,
Yeah.
which is incapacitated.
All right, go ahead.
Chain.
Go ahead and mark that off. You guys are beasts. Where did you become beasts at combat?
It's Grayson with his crossbow. He's
Yeah.
always been.
All right, so now it is the fire elemental.
Okay, so one of the firemen elementals, like it looks like it extinguishes,
Oh, crap.
and then like right next to Benedict. Congratulations, you have your own your own pet fire elemental. Who wants to just reach out and touch you?
I'm jumping, leaping
You had an action ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess your first instinct would be either
To leap
leap
out
or
of the-
swing. One or the other.
Please swing.
I would leap out.
That'd be dodge.
13.
Okay, that's good. 17 on the die, plus 1.
So if that was my readied action, do I get to actually respond, or I've never actually readied an action before?
because of the context of this particular,
It just kind of
Monster.
next to me and tried to touch me.
yeah, kind of,
It kind of caught you by surprise.
yeah. It had the element
So,
of surprise on
I
it.
guess you're ready to action. Yeah, you could.
13, 19 with the hero point
Okay, I mean that's
versus the 17 for the touch.
no 17 plus 2. I had
Oh.
a plus 2, so it would have been tied at 19.
Which tie goes to the dot to the
Yeah.
so
Tie goes to
okay.
defender.
So
Yeah.
I dodge away from it.
Okay, just barely. You were moving away from the group. It's still a mystery element's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it is because there's
Yeah.
the second one.
Yeah. So the fire elemental, the second one is going to pop up right next to you.
All right. And it's gonna reach out and touch me.
Reach out and touch Grayson, all the while singing Johnny Cash in his head. That and also reach out and touch me.
Oh.
8.
I rolled a 6.
Oh. Yes.
All right.
You guys are like feeling the icy hot today. So you're able to dance out of the way of the fire elemental as well.
Cold sweats and heat strokes.
All right, so Fidos are able to now close in with you guys. So there are 3 left, if I remember correctly.
2.
2. This one is incapacitated, correct? That one, yes, that one's incapacitated.
No, this is fire element.
Oh, that's fire elemental. That one's dead.
This one's incapacitated. That one's incapacitated.
Okay, so
there's
there's 2 left.
2
Yes.
One is going to go for Jorus,
You had an action ready, didn't you?
and the other one is going to go. He saw his friend get cut down, so he's going to go for Demetrius.
17 to hit.
I just rolled 3 ones.
Nice.
Roll some more once again.
Not Johnny.
Oh, I said not Johnny.
You had to say it.
I said not Johnny. Oh, dang.
Plus 5 is 10, 14, 16.
28. So you hit,
But it didn't do anything.
no, it caught the swing in its teeth and kind of tried to wrench.
Well, it was attacking me when I swung, so
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Tries to wrench the blade out of your hands.
Is that going to be its action?
Yeah, so we're going to do opposed mic rolls for this.
Okay. Yeah, 11.
I rolled an 11 as well.
Yeah. Nice.
So you're able to hang on, but it's kind of tug of war between Doggy and Jorus. And so the final Hellhound is going to go ahead and try and take a chomp out of Norden.
Do I get to dodge?
You may dodge if you want.
What the mess was that?
It was a great roll.
No, it wasn't.
For me, it was.
8 plus 5 is 13 plus 2,
15.
15.
I got 10 plus 6 is 16 plus 2 is 18. Doggy, go chomp chomp.
He usually covers the damage we need to. 8, 10, 12.
I got 14.
That
So you took
stuns
2
you.
damage.
Yes, so he's
That'll be stunned.
stunned.
Which means minus 1d for 1 round.
Or you can spend a character
Or you can-
point and chance not rolling a 1.
It's Jeff we're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I said chance, not rolling a 1 with some hesitation in my voice. We'll do it.
Character point. Character point.
Oh, 6, and it
It
explodes.
explodes.
No, it's to resist damage though.
So
It doesn't matter. Yeah, but adding 10 to your original roll is not going to hurt.
no.
No. But he only needed a 3 to fully resist.
Yeah.
Well, 2.
That's 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So I resist.
Yeah.
Yes.
No damage.
No damage.
Now it's my turn.
On the Jorus.
Now, during the battle for my sword, is it still on my blade? Or did it let go? during the
It
tug
let
war?
go. It let go.
Okay. Is a hide like a leather hide or is it like an armored hide?
You remember the dogs in Willow
Uh-huh.
with the really thick fur?
Uh-huh.
It's got that kind of.
Okay.
So it would turn away a lot of weaker blows.
Yeah. Well, it's just a matter of do I stab or slash, you know?
Probably a stab.
Stab would do
be
more
your best,
damage, yeah. So, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going
Okay.
And thrust.
I feel like dodging. Dodging sounds like fun.
You dodge.
What the heck? You have only 3D?
I just rolled a 5. So what'd you roll?
A 3D plus 2.
And sword.
So,
You have... That's it?
that's it. I know.
So you rolled a 2?
I rolled a 4.
A 4? I rolled
no.
a 5.
No, I rolled a 5.
Goes...
Yep. I can't believe I rolled 3 ones.
All right. Well, I know we are in the middle of combat, but that's pretty much the end of the hour. So we are going to leave on a cliffhanger. Find out how this ends next time. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. Our cast is Aaron, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, and Jordan. We are releasing this podcast under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. That means that you can share the podcast, but please do not modify it or try to gain financially from it. If you would like to visit our website, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater.com. If you would like to send us an email, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is @bonethrowerstheater, and also you can look us up on Facebook and Google+. And until next time, may the bones fall ever in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.